This is highly irregular, Commander Gorgon.
I insist. It is my right.
I think I need to call a sidebar.
Did you call for a sidecar?
And can we get a stenographer that can hear what is being said?
You tell him, Grosso.
Commander Gorgon, you run your courtroom your way, and let me run mine in my own way.
I don't run a courtroom.
Exactly. So let's keep it that way.
How do you spell brouhaha and rhubarb?
Wait, why is the stenographer over with you?
Commander Gorgon, the stenographer can't hear us all the way from her desk.
She probably can't hear you over there either.
This is highly irregular. Wait, is this the commander who was on the front page a while back? In that strange photo they found?
I think you're right. This could be quite entertaining.
Heck yes, Judge.
Stay out of this, Peanut.
Judge, we don't have any more cases until after lunch.
We don't have any more faces to munch?
This could be quite a show. Very well, Commander Gorgon.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You may represent yourself in this matter, but I must remind you that a being who represents himself in court has a fool for a lawyer.
What?
And a jackass for a client.
Hey, I object.
Is badass spelled with 1, 2, or 3 S's?
2. Object to what? You haven't even made your opening statement. Wait, is that the next part?
You are the judge, and you don't know what comes next in the trial?
Yes, sir. That is the next part that always happens in the movies.
Hippies in the groovies? Is that with 1 V or 2?
It is with 4 M's and a silent Q. Commander Gorgon, please make your opening statement and do speak clearly and loudly.
Opening statement?
This is where you tell us how your sorry backside ended up in that hot seat.
Let me start by saying, how did I get here exactly? How can I prove my case? I need more time. I got it. Roll credits. Please read that last part back while we wait.
How did I get so sexy? How can I provolone my case? I need more mime. I got it. Roll credits. And then he just started staring off into space for a minute or two.
Well, if you're going to read my mind and write it down, the least you could do is get it right.
Commander Gorgon, you're back. Can you please continue?
What? Oh, sorry. I sort of thought it would transition directly from the credits without me starting to retell the story and the screen going all wavy gravy. Okay, so it all started earlier today.
Now we are getting somewhere.
It all started innocently enough. I was sitting at my command couch, like always. I know my crew so well. As always, they were being efficient and effective at following my every order. Whitson, listen carefully this time. Turn that bright red knob to the right, just a bit.
First, how much is a bit, and why do you sound like that woman on the news?
First? Oh, is that one of those number things? Never mind. A bit is a little more than a smidgen, but a lot less than a lot. And her name is Diane Bly.
I am so glad that I asked for clarification on that. So, secondly, Grosso,
Secondly? What?
oh, which of these doohickeys is a knob?
You are, Mr. Whitson.
The mail is in.
Oh, goody. I've been waiting for this package for weeks.
I think you are going to be disappointed.
Why do you say that? Hey, this box has been opened.
And you got a letter, Grosso. Hey, why does Grosso sound like...
I sound like Diane Bly because she is amazing. And because I swallowed a voice-changing device. Now, enough of that. Did you open my mail, too?
Okay, yeah. I didn't think there would be anything good in it, as it was addressed to you. Certainly not money.
Ha ha.
What was that?
I mean, of course I didn't open your mail. Why? Wait, could I have?
Sound out your words, Grosso.
It's not another surprise inspection, is it? We all know the fiasco that followed the last incident.
No, not an inspection.
Well, Grosso, don't keep us in suspense.
Yeah, prying minds want to know.
I don't want to talk about it. I'll be in my quarters. Don't forget to turn that knob.
You're getting sloppy.
The one time I don't open someone's mail and it comes back to bite me in the ass set.
This sounds serious. You find Pi Squared and I'll round up Thomas and Smitty and meet you at Grosso's quarters, but first tell me,
Tell you what,
which one of these thingamabobs is a knob?
you are, Whitson.
I get that a lot.
So is something broken?
Maybe Grosso is.
As long as it's not his toilet again.
Did you push the call button?
Several times.
Maybe he's sleeping.
Maybe it would be better just to let him rest then. I mean,
I'll wake him up. Grosso, wake up. Grosso, I saw guys outside with cameras asking to take your picture.
I don't detect any sound at all.
what? Is he like dead?
Oh, I do hope so.
It smells like something died around here.
Don't even think things like that, Smitty.
Well, you don't have to clean his quarters when he backs up his toilet.
Just open the door, Smitty. Where could he have gone?
Someone's been sleeping in his bed, but he's not here.
And his porridge is getting cold.
And somebody's been using his toilet, too.
Too much information, Smitty.
And they forgot to flush.
Really, too much information, Smitty.
This porridge is pretty good cold. Say, how long will that voice changer stay in, Grosso?
Oh, he did flush. It just clogged with a turd the size of a small asteroid.
Really, Smitty. A voice changer. Well, generally a couple of days, but they have been known to get stuck there for ages. Like a piece of chewing gum. Oh, wait. What's this?
What did you find? Did he poop in the bed, too?
I can't stop the flooding. Where's the plunger?
It is right next to the toilet. Sherlock. Oh, this is big.
I'll say it's big.
I am in trouble and will be in court by the time you read this.
I'm in trouble here. What has he been eating? Bags of cement?
Not that sort of trouble. It's hard to tell from his scribbles in crayon, but I think he's being court-martialed. There's an address printed on the back.
Why would he go without us? Is he ashamed?
I don't think you should be ashamed. It's probably a world record of some sort.
We need to help him.
I need help right here, right now.
Why should we help him?
No, help me. Wait. Oh, that did it.
Listen, we all got it pretty easy on this ship. If we get a new officer, he likely won't be as loose as...
Grosso's posterior orifice must be right now.
I could have done without that visual.
And that would be bad. Inconvenient for all of us.
It might not be as bad for me.
Then it's decided.
It is?
It is.
What is?
We will go and help Grosso out by testifying on his behalf.
Right. We're gonna lie like rugs.
And so my crew piled into the shuttle.
I rode on top of the shuttle sitting on Corco's luggage.
This could be a long trial. I just brought a few things.
But you always wear the same thing.
Oh, shh, hush, hush, Pi Squared.
Except for Smitty, who rode on the outside of the shuttle, they all blasted off to help me in my hour of need.
Say, Smitty, why were you riding on top of the shuttle?
Oh, I like catching the bugs with my teeth.
You have teeth? Oh, look, we're still front page news.
And so my crew will be here any moment now.
How can you possibly know what your crew did and said after you left the ship?
Yeah, you can't possibly know that.
I know my crew better than I know myself, and they are here in this very building right now.
I highly doubt that.
Assuming they can find the right room.
And let me remind you, Peanut, that you are not an officer of this court.
Aw.
I don't think this is the courtroom.
This is a broom closet. It must be one of the other doors. Get your elbow out of my eye.
Hey, that's not my elbow.
It's not my eye.
Spread out and check every room.
This isn't it either. This is the women's restroom.
And this is why I didn't want them here.
But you left the address on the note.
No, I just wrote my note on the back of this piece of paper, which happened to be the other side of the letter summoning me here. That was my bad.
We are here to testify on behalf of our most likely innocent commander.
Wow. This hog slop just got real.
Not me. I am just here.
Quiet, Pi Squared. Your Honor, Grosso is an honorable, law-abiding commander, and we demand the chance to show that he is innocent of whatever horrible crime he committed, that he is accused of.
Yeah. What did you do exactly, Grosso?
I already told them my side. I don't want to talk about it. Just tell the truth.
Are you sure that is the best plan?
Well, it is my plan, and I am your commander.
Ooh, let me go first.
Well, if you must, just make me look as heroic as my chiseled profile. I call Mr. Bartholomew Whitson to the stand.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
The Stand? It was a pretty long book, but it did have some swearing in it.
This is the book, not the stand. The stand is where you sit.
Well, that makes no sense at all.
Just swear in on the book.
Grot.
Language!
But he told me to swear on the book.
Never mind, it's close enough for legal work. You can sit in the stand now.
That might not be physically possible, sir.
Just sit in the chair.
Grosso, you need to ask him questions. That's how this works.
I don't want to. I already told you my part of the story. He can tell you his.
Okay, just to move things along, Mr. Whitson, tell us about the incident.
The incident?
Yes, just tell us what happened.
There was that incident on the golf course a few weeks back. We were on a mission behind enemy lines.
Let me remind you that you swore an oath.
Okay, we were on a grotting mission behind enemy lines.
Never mind.
It had been a really rough week, and our supplies had been running low, and there was no backup support. But Grosso was determined to complete our mission, no matter the cost.
And your mission was?
I'm not sure Grosso ever told us what it was. Top secret, hush-hush, and that like. Anyhow, we finally came over a rise, and then we saw the Valerians. Look, Grosso.
Valerian scum! Ugh. Move quietly, men. Watch for my signal.
It's your daughter again, sire.
I know. I have tried just about everything to dissuade her, but... Chad.
At first I thought she was infatuated, but with what my spies tell me now, I fear she was truly in love with Chad.
What are they saying?
Shh! I will listen in with my superior Gethronian hearing.
I swear, if this goes on much longer, it's going to end in obliteration.
Sire, control your temper. You know it raises your blood pressure.
What are you doing, sir?
I was using my tail to signal you what to do. Gethronians use their tails to signal others. I was telling you to get ready to rush them.
So you are twerking your orders at us now?
Well, not anymore. Now I'm having a conversation with you, standing here in front of the enemy.
Is that wise, sir?
No, at least I think it's not wise. See the big one with the giant shoulder pads? That's the Emperor, and they are talking about obliterating a planet called Chad. I don't know, but it doesn't sound good.
Wow, if we get him, the war will be over. Is that our mission? A suicide mission behind enemy lines to assassinate the Emperor?
No, it is not our mission.
Well, it's not?
No.
If we are successful at that, we will be remembered for all time.
Remembered would be the key word in that sentence. The Emperor would have guards, and those guards would have guards of their own.
So, what is our mission exactly?
We are to infiltrate the Emperor's compound.
And do what exactly?
Well, we were to go through his trash, actually.
But the Emperor's right there. Come on, one shot to that fat Valerian head, and there
Let's
won't be
use stealth and gather the intel here, right from the source.
A brave.
Stupid plan.
Better than dumpster diving for intel.
Well, less smelly anyhow.
Put your gun away and follow my lead. Pretend we are caddies.
In our uniforms?
Well, one uniform looks a lot like another.
As I said, a stupid plan.
He's preoccupied. He probably won't even know we're there.
Sire, you cannot destroy Chad for such a petty reason.
I can't.
No, you need to think up a better reason to destroy Chad. Something that no one will argue with or question.
Chad is the source of all my grief and anger. Why? Why is it always Chad?
We have to get this planet Chad to join the United Gathronian Galaxies.
Calm yourself, sire. Take your frustration out on the ball.
Good idea. You there.
Me?
Yes, you in the ugly caddy uniform.
Are you trying to twerk a message to me, sir?
No, but I will need to get these pants cleaned.
I'm not cleaning those after that.
Caddy, what club do you recommend for this shot?
Well, I would say a 5-iron would do the best. It would help you not overshoot and avoid the water hazard on the left, the wind conditions being what they are.
A 5-iron. How insightful. Thank you. Thank you very much for your help.
A nice shot, sire.
I think we should walk it. It will give me a chance to work out what to do with my daughter and her boyfriend, Chad.
Perhaps an accident involving an airlock, sire?
You could be onto something there.
Your first officer just showed how you were aiding and abetting the leader of the Valerians on a golf course?
Yes, that he did. As I said, I know my crew better than I know myself. But I also know they are not very good at being my crew. Although they try, they are very trying at the same time.
I told you we should have shot him in the head.
Stop helping, Whitson.
Mercy me. Treason right here in my own courtroom.
Yes, I do believe that is treason. I thought you were going to testify about the incident with your commander, but this is a completely different incident.
Oh, a different incident. Well, we did complete our mission. We went dumpster diving.
And what juicy intel did you discover there?
Well, the Emperor likes takeout. Oh, and Corco believes someone in the Emperor's household has a food fetish. There was an inordinate amount of used whipped cream containers, smashed fruits, and plastic drop cloths everywhere.
Bixnay with the Udfe Edishfe.
How could that be useful information?
Useful only to Corco in some odd blackmailing scheme, no doubt.
Thank you for your testimony. You are dismissed.
What?
You can't sit in the stand anymore.
Let's not start this again.
Just go sit over with the rest of your crew, Mr. Whitson.
Well, why didn't you say so in the first place?
Stop helping, Whitson.
Please call your next witness.
Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Today would be nice.
My mother told me to choose you.
Oh, pick me! Pick me! I believe I understand how this works now.
I call the robot Pi Square to the stand.
Wait, you have a robot on your crew?
It is a very, very long story, if you'd like to hear it, Your Honor.
Never mind.
Do you swear to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Affirmative.
And you could sit in the stand.
Except for just then.
Except for what?
Just then. I was lying when I said affirmative.
Pardon?
It was a lie. I did not tell the truth.
But just that once?
This is highly irregular.
The robot occasionally lies, on accident.
Yes, just that one time. I won't do it again.
Lies? On accident?
Yes, I think it's because of some conflicting code that Corco programmed into the robot.
And you may take the stand.
Where do I take it to?
I object.
Why? Is taking the stand considered a theft?
Overruled.
And if so, why would an officer of the court tell me to steal it?
Just sit down, Pi Squared, or we're going to be here all day. Pi Squared, my character has been called into question. Can you tell this court about my character?
Your character? Is it D&D night already?
They're going to throw away the key.
Robot, just tell us about the incident in question, please.
Character? Incident? I believe I can. Oh, flashbacks affect my cerebral molecular integrity.
Just tell your story. I know my crew, and they will pick the right one, eventually.
It was about 2 months ago when the murder took place. It was into the afternoon shift when we were called to the engine room. What is going on?
It's Keith.
What is wrong with Keith? Is he sleeping?
No, Pi Squared. He is dead.
Dead?
As in another red shirt is down. You know. As in kill all humans dead?
Oh, that kind of dead.
Is there another kind of dead?
So you found him, Smitty?
I just came in and found him like that, so I called on the intercom.
It looks like he was murdered. I mean, he's in the middle of the room and all. No machinery in reach could have done this.
And all that blood on his neck. I'm guessing it was a sickle.
I'm pretty sure it was a scythe. Look at how deep the cut was.
A scythe would have taken his head clean off.
Not if you used it to make it look like Keith was killed with a sickle.
Why would the killer want to make Keith look like he was killed with a sickle by using a scythe? I mean, we're on board a spaceship. There would be plenty of less suspicious and easier ways to dispose of someone.
I don't know. It's a mystery.
The real mystery is, which one of us killed Keith?
Oh, I hope it's not me.
I'm pretty sure if you killed Keith, you would know about it.
Really? Are you sure?
Well, somewhat sure anyhow. I mean, you did find Keith first.
Why would Smitty draw attention to himself by calling in the murder on the intercom?
Yeah. Why would I do that?
Unless it was to throw suspicion away from him by drawing attention to him.
Does that even remotely sound like something Smitty would be able to think up?
Good point.
It sounds more like one of your overtly complicated schemes, Corco.
I was taking a nap on the bridge, and I heard the call come through. What's going on?
It's Keith.
Keith?
Yes, Keith.
Keith.
The body on the floor?
The dead body on the floor.
Body on the floor?
As in, kill all humans. Dead body on the floor, Keith.
Keith? Dead? Wait, kill all humans?
The dead body of Keith on the floor, killed with a scythe, but made to look like he was killed with a sickle.
That is a very concise and well-constructed sentence, Smitty. Well done. Now one question remains.
Who killed him?
Well, no. I was heading towards who is this Keith, but that raises a good point. Who did kill him?
You don't remember Keith?
Keith? I really don't remember a Keith.
There are only 6 of us on the ship.
Well, 5 now.
5? Is that one of those number things?
Yes, Grosso. 1 less of us now that Keith is dead. You really don't remember?
1? No.
You must remember Keith. You were always shouting at him. Keith, repel that Valerian boarding party. Keith, fly the shuttlecraft. Keith, get me a sandwich.
Nope, I got nothing. Look, I'm gonna go take a nap.
How can you possibly take a nap on the bridge now?
You are right. As you clean up the body of,
Keith?
yeah, him. You will probably make all sorts of noise I would hear on the bridge. I will take my nap in my quarters.
But the killer is still on the loose.
I don't believe I am the killer, and I am unlikely to kill myself while I'm sleeping with a sickle.
What about a scythe?
Not likely that I will kill myself while I'm asleep with a scythe either, so don't worry.
Don't worry about a killer on the loose?
I mean, while I'm sleeping, I will not move, so I will look like a dead body already, and the killer won't even bother with me. See, nothing to worry about.
Except that all of us are here in the room, so you just told the killer that you're going to play dead. So he...
Or she.
Or she won't be fooled for a second. Hey, wait, I resemble that comment.
Look, if the body count keeps rising, then you can come and wake me up.
And what if it is you, Grosso? You were the last one here. Maybe you did it.
Well, if you see me sleepwalking with a scythe or a sickle...
Yes?
Then you had better darn well stay out of my reach.
Your testimony only showed Grosso's bad character traits.
Good traits, bad traits. Is there really a difference?
Not to mention shirking his duty, putting his whole crew in mortal danger, and gross negligence. And again, this murder was not even remotely related to the incident Grosso is on trial for.
I am sorry, Commander. I picked the wrong story to show off your character.
And what was that about Keith? We don't have a crew person named Keith.
Not anymore.
Not ever.
Stop helping, Corco.
Well, in light of this revelation, and taking into consideration the robot's history of lying, stenographer, please strike the testimony of the robot from the record.
In that case, go on helping, Corco.
Oh, goody. I'd only gotten up to the part where the robot had said affirmative anyhow.
Next, I call Smitty to the stand. Do me proud, Smitty.
Are you going to lie?
No, are you going to?
No.
Then why'd you ask me if I was going to lie?
Tell me about the incident with Grosso.
The incident? The incident? I mean, which one?
Smitty!
There are so many when it comes to Grosso.
Not helping, Smitty.
Well, last Tuesday there was an incident.
Last Tuesday?
Wow, this is almost fun.
See, I told you it would be great.
I must admit, I am surprised that this really works.
The shielding is great. It gives off so much heat.
This hot dog will be done in a few more minutes.
My marshmallow is just about ready too.
I haven't worked out how to cook eggs right yet.
Do they just burn around the edges or something?
No.
No? What do they do?
Well, they sort of explode.
Explode?
Boom, all over the place. But then the bits just turn to ash, so it's not as messy as it sounds.
Turn to ash?
The same with the potatoes. 1 second they're cooking away like everything's fine, and the next, kablam!
Is this safe, Smitty?
Well, maybe not, but we're having fun.
Oh, I just remembered I have to sell a box of crocodiles to some bunny farmers.
Yeah, me too, Smitty. Likewise, I have something to be doing at the other end of the ship urgently before my hot dog explodes.
Was it something I said?
This incident appears to have nothing to do with Grosso.
Now that you mention it, Grosso was not there.
Please tell me about the incident, the one with Grosso?
Right. Incident with Grosso. Incident in Grosso. Well, last Thursday I had just finished this complicated repair. Hey, Grosso, I just finished this complicated repair to the gas pipe you ordered. Check it out.
What is it?
It is a pipe that moves gas from one part of the ship to another.
I mean, where has it been repaired?
Right here.
Well, the welds are substandard. The brackets that hold the pipe in place are all bent. And is that duct tape holding one end of the pipe up?
You don't like it?
Is the gas toxic?
Ah. Are you still breathing?
No, I don't breathe.
Yes,
Then the gas is probably not toxic.
probably.
The gas is not toxic to fleshies.
Good to know.
You want me to fix it again?
No.
No.
No, I want you to fix it right the first time.
Hey.
Very good, Grosso.
Did I use the number thing right?
Yes, sir. That was perfect.
Thank you, Pi Squared.
And a pretty good zinger, too.
Maybe use something stronger, like chewing gum.
Chewing gum would not be up to code, sir. Now where did I put that hot glue gun? Hey, Pi Squared, is this gas flammable? It was only a few minutes after they left, the Phantom appeared. He was dressed in black leather except for his owl-like mask. And then I saw he had a plunger in one hand, and he was getting closer and closer.
Smitty, Smitty, you must not sing my cantata. Smitty.
And then the demons started showing up.
Did you say demons?
Why don't you plunge a toilet or something?
I couldn't move and everything. And it was like slow motion, like something from a...
Like something from a bad movie?
Yes, just like in that Phantom movie.
Phantom movie?
It's his favorite movie.
Yes, he watches it all the time.
Are there any demons in this movie?
Not as such, Your Honor. Smitty, were you eating food you cooked yourself again that night before you watched this movie?
Well, yes, I was. How did you know?
You're getting pretty good at this.
Smitty, you were just eating food you cooked on the reactor shielding, and then you fell asleep again while watching your favorite movie. That's all.
Except you just discredited your own witness.
Then we will also have to strike the testimony which showed his commanding officers gross neglect in ignoring his supervisory role overseeing shoddy repairs.
Oh, in that case, you are getting pretty good at this.
But the demons, they are real.
Demons?
Yes, demons. With wings and horns and elaborate Victorian outfits. And they smell bad.
Hey.
They sneak into my laundry at night and steal my socks from my dryer. They are real. I've seen them.
Remember, you are under oath to tell the truth.
The truth. The truth.
Calm yourself. or I will hold you in contempt.
The truth? You can't handle the truth.
And he likes that movie too.
You are out of order. Bailiff, remove him
You're
from
out
the
of order.
courtroom.
This whole rotten court is out of order. The demons are real. They come in the night and steal the socks. I have seen them. I have hundreds of mismatched socks as evidence.
Commander Gorgon, is your whole crew Looney Tunes?
Yes, Your Honor. If the shoe fits, they'll toss it up on a power line, for some reason.
Call your next witness.
I call Thomas Logan Cerveza to the stand.
Me?
Yes, you.
Saving the best for last?
That is deeply hurtful.
Yes, wasn't it?
I hope you are taking notes.
Oh, I am. This is fascinating.
Don't mention the boofing.
Boofing?
They are gonna lock me up over this.
Book?
Yes, it is.
Swear?
Not often.
Oh, come on. How many times are we gonna beat that dead horse?
Stop defiling my corpse in that way.
This is just asinine. Stop horsing around. And the stenographer will please strike that absurdist joke from the record.
I am sorry. I'm only up to the bit with the phantom and demons. I'm not used to having to write so much. And how do you spell boofing?
And stop beating that dead horse, too.
This is really going long. I need to take a break, but let's do this first.
I am the ship's bartender. And the incident with Grosso?
Yes, the incident. Please limit your flashbacks to dealing with the incident in question. Could alcohol been involved with it?
Well, I can truthfully testify that since I started serving on the Clarksville, Grosso doesn't drink. Well, alcohol, that is, to be specific. Sometimes he comes in and has a soda.
Finally.
Well, not on the ship, anyhow.
Stop helping.
What was that?
Grosso always has me cart around an ice chest full of Erusian Cobalt 40s whenever we leave the ship.
Is this true, Mr. Cerveza?
Oh, yes. Whitson comes in every time they head off on a shuttle mission and has me to fill an ice chest full of Cobalt 40s. I never realized they were for Grosso, though.
Well, they sure weren't for me.
Before we take a break, which I really need to do right now, do you have anything to add to your testimony?
Well, Whitson did try to get me to be in a big production number in the movie, but I wasn't about to do that.
I mean about the alcohol.
It was for this finale Whitson had planned. But then the robot musical number got way out of control, so we had to switch to a backup script in the middle of the movie. Sorry, I missed your question. Alcohol. Sorry, no, Whitson seems to be doing fine with that.
Stop helping, Whitson. And Thomas, don't look right into the camera. It breaks the fourth wall.
Oh, I'm sorry. I won't do it again.
You're doing it right now.
I don't think I understand. So whenever you go on a mission, your commander would drink a cooler full of beer before going into battle?
Well, not before the battle.
Let's wrap this up soon. So it was more of a victory party thing.
Well, Your Honor, it is a Gethronian tradition to mark battlefield kills, and for that, Grosso needs extra ammo most of the time, as we're surprisingly successful at winning battles against overwhelming odds.
Tacky is all get out, but that particular Gethronian tradition is long-standing. Thank you for your testimony, Mr. Cerveza. You may leave the stand.
Thank you, Mr. Whitson.
I didn't mention boofing.
I must teach you when to use your quiet voice, Thomas.
Oh, yeah, and then there was that time on Cesta 7,
Mr. Whitson.
Oh my.
where we had a whole bunch of battlefield corpses, and instead of the traditional way, he had us gather up all of the bodies in a pile.
Mr. Whitson?
Oh,
And he had me assist him with boofing, which he then expelled, as you might suspect, over the huge amount of bodies, all at once.
We were in a hurry, as reinforcements could have arrived at any moment. It was a tactical consideration.
I believe we need a brief recess, as I seem to have, peed my robes a bit during the last way too long bit of testimony. We will reconvene in 5 minutes.
All rise for her soggy honorship.
Well, I don't think this is going too well.
At least they let you go. I think I'm going to end up hanging by the end of this.
I don't get it, Grosso. Why won't you just tell us what this is all about?
You are my crew, and I know everything about all of you.
Except for Keith.
Who? Anyhow, I know you all so well. I knew if you testified you would mess everything up.
Well, I guess you do know your crew.
aside from Keith.
Keith?
Yes, aside from Keith.
Then why did you want us to testify?
I didn't. I just made a mistake by writing my note on the back of the letter that had the address of the courthouse on it. I was so angry I did not realize my mistake until I was in the courthouse.
You are right about that.
Corco, you have a silver tongue. Your testimony can save me.
This is like trying to do a jigsaw puzzle without seeing the picture on the box.
A silver tongue. I had not detected that fleshy condition.
I wouldn't know. I just eat the pieces straight out of the box. They never taste like the picture on the outside anyhow.
And a few of those pieces are missing.
Corco, all of us have miscalculated when on the witness stand.
Just go in there and try not to implicate me in any major crimes.
I discovered that talking about murdered crew members seems to have made the judge wiggle her fleshy eyebrows wildly and her heart rate to increase. It would be best to avoid discussing any other murders, Corco.
Like, try and avoid stories that show how Grosso helps the leader of the Valerians out, if you know any more of those.
And stay away from talking about alcohol. They do seem interested in alcohol for some reason.
Yes, that strangely made her honor wet her robes. Probably not a good fleshy sign either.
And demons. Don't mention any demons.
Oh, I won't mention demons. I'm more worried about implicating myself in any major crime. I mean, I will do my best.
I think that's what Grosso is worried about.
The crimes or Corco doing her best?
Both. Just do your best, Corco.
Which leaves one important question.
Oh, did I miss something?
The witness stand.
Not that again.
They all seem to want us to take it pretty badly. I think there might be something wrong with it.
All rise for the judge.
You may be seated.
Make up your mind. I don't like the way Grosso is looking at me. Those shifty eyes have that gleam in them again. Wilbur, get me out of here.
Your Highness, I call Corco to the stand.
I hope she doesn't have to touch that book. Her hand might burst into flames.
Human combustion? Is that a side effect of having a silver tongue?
No, but getting burned is. Oh, here we go again.
Oh, for me? You shouldn't have.
It's not for you. Hey, give me that Bible back.
Stop stealing the bailiff's Bible.
But he handed it to me.
Just give it back.
Corco, is that your first name or your last name?
Yes.
Well, Corco, tell us about the incident.
The incident. The incident.
Sometime today would be nice.
Yeah. I sold the rights to the incident to the Onion.
What?
Why don't they sell popcorn at these events? Forget it. Just sell some swampland.
That's not a bad idea. You see, Your Honor, and I must say you are looking quite urine-free in those new robes. Grosso is my commanding officer, and I really would like to keep it that way. So tell me how much it would take for you to let this incident be forgotten.
Corco!
Can you please restate your bribe louder so I can get it right for the record?
Bailiff.
Oh, well, no need to get the guy with the ray gun involved. I am sure we can all come to a happy arrangement.
How do you spell arrangement? Never mind. I'll just write down bribe. Less letters that way.
Bailiff.
Yes, Your Honor.
Let's not be hasty about this. Couldn't we talk about it over dinner? Say next Tuesday, or a week from next Tuesday.
How much is the fine?
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 The fine for parking in the red zone is 15 credits.
15 credits.
A parking fine?
15 credits? I don't get it.
I have never seen her face do that before. Have you ever seen Corco with that look before?
In light of the lack of any other testimony to exonerate Grosso, he is hereby compelled to pay the fine of 15 credits.
What about all the testimony?
But what about his gross incompetence?
Stop helping.
And giving comfort to the enemy.
Ixnay on the easen tray.
And what about his cooking on the reactor shielding? No, wait, that was me. I mean, what about the demons?
What about Keith?
Keith? Keith who?
This is traffic court. Lucky for you, we don't care about all that other stuff. He just parked in a red zone.
It is just a travesty of justice that hard-working military commanders be hindered in their duty by minor parking violations.
Pay no attention to Grosso. I have 15 credits. I'll get it back from him later. Who do I pay, ma'am?
The bailiff will take your bribe. That's lunch, everybody. Thank you all for the show, especially Commander Gorgon. Best entertainment we've had in quite some time. Court stands adjourned.
This is a travesty of justice. I refuse to pay this parking ticket.
Such
and
a
demand
twist
another
ending.
bribe.
Is
This
Rod
time,
Sterling
jury,
hosting
I will
Candid
take
Camera
the
these days or
highest court
something?
in the galaxy, if necessary. The indignity inflicted to me and my men must be vindicated.
So all of this was about a parking ticket?
It's the principle of the thing.
15 credits, Grosso. You should have just paid it.
They can't impose this form of tyranny on those protecting this and other worlds from the scum of the universe.
Let's go back to the Clarksville and forget all of this ever happened.
Like Grosso forgot about Keith?
Keith?
This might be a good time to take up drinking, Grosso.
Oh, I can help with that.
Hey, what's that over there on the shuttle?
Oh, we parked in the
Red
red
zone.
zone.
Not another parking ticket. I simply won't stand for it. I will fight this all the way to the ultimate court. It will be the trial of the century. This is a travesty of justice. My men and me deserve to be treated better than this. You don't even treat the Valerian prisoners this badly.
I'm thinking it might be worth stealing the witness stand anyhow. Or maybe that book you all seem to like. I mean, if he is going to go back in there anyhow.
Maybe we could get Smitty's demons to vouch for Grosso's sanity. Then you can use that in your next script, and Thomas can name a drink after it, while I go look for a job as a well-paid cat herder on a nice quiet planet in the Horsehead Nebula. Yeah, that's it.
Hot darn tamales. We're getting a sequel already? How cool is that?
How much am I getting paid for this? I believe this is beyond my abilities. Oh, I think I'm going to be sick.